Speedrunning is not at all a new concept. People set out to finish games as quickly as they possibly can all the time. But one fateful morning, as I was enjoying my daily chicken noodle popsicle, it dawned on me. Has anyone ever tried speedrunning an album? Like making an album in the shortest amount of time possible? What would it sound like if I made an entire album in 1 hour? Turns out, someone already beat me to it. The current world record holder for the fastest released album is, drumroll please, I said drumroll please, Jack White from the White Stripes. Give it up! He and his band recorded two tracks for this record. The first was Lazaretto, a title track from his forthcoming solo album, and the B-side was a cover of Elvis Presley's 1969 song, Power of My Love. They recorded and pressed this record of a whopping 2 songs in a little less than 4 hours. Seems miraculous, huh? 4 hours to make 2 songs, press the vinyl, and distribute it? What? Yeah, okay. Well, what if I told you that me and my band set out to record 7 songs in less than 3 hours? What? And then distribute them to Bandcamp. But did we actually do it? Did we actually break this world record? Let's find out. You, the girl reading this. It was 11 p.m. on a calm Wednesday night. We went live on Twitch to have some sort of proof that we actually did this in the time that we said we did. Not only did we have proof, but we had witnesses. An average of 20 of them, to be exact, in the middle of the cold night. We wanted to add some spice to the way we executed this process. A little bit of excitement. A little bit of quirkiness. So the way we did it was that one person would be on beat duty and the other 2 people would be on lyric duty, and we would alternate who did what per song. And even better, the person on beat duty used headphones. So then the people on lyric duty could not hear what the beat was until they got on the mic and had to deliver the lyrics. So they had to write lyrics to nothing, go listen to the beat, and then just send it. Just full send it. So we had no idea at all what beat we were writing to while we were writing. Not to brag, but I was on beat duty for the first song. And you know what that means. I went straight to Splice. I grabbed the first drum loop I could find, and yeah, I looped it. Oh yes, I did. Oh, I looped it all right. Oh yeah. Also grabbed a little synth loop on the way, looped it. Was the beat a little goofy for my liking? Yeah, but we're not going for quality here, are we? I never said we're going for quality. I never said we're making the world's best album. No. What did I say? I said we're making the world's shortest amount of time album. We're going for speed here. But with that being considered, I didn't want to completely dial it in. I added a few glitches here and there to add some pizzazz to the rhythm. And I even threw in a luscious chord, just one, to make the track more dynamic. I actually got so into my masterpiece that I simply couldn't stop listening to it. Minutes were going by and I was just wasting time over there, just listening to my own damn song. So I had to stop myself. I had to pass it off to Kai to deliver his epic bars.
Tits and ass, my girl be smoking that grass. I won't wipe her up, but I'll suck her butt.
Song 1 done in less than 10 minutes. On to the next one. Brendan's on beat duty now. Yeah, Brendan. Brendan decided to complete this challenge on hard mode. Oh yes, he did. He made things from scratch. Well, no, he actually stole my drum beat and just made it part of his song too, but he made the chord progression from scratch. Oh yes, he did. I was on lyric duty for song 2. I wanted to do something a little bit more heartfelt to go along with this really, sentimental instrumental. Balls and ass. Let me hear it. Cock-a-doodle-doo. That's a chicken. On to song 3. Kai's on beat duty for this one. The only problem is that Kai doesn't use Logic at all. So this could have been a pretty big setback for us. He also wanted to do this on hard mode and make a few things from scratch, if I do say so myself. Oh yes, get a load of this overachiever over here. So he laid down some voluptuous piano chords. But he also stole a drum beat from Splice. So anyway, Brendan was on lyric duty for this one. Let's see what the hell he had to say.
Mitt Romney, you bitch on me. Smoking gas, I feel like a zombie. John McCain, better go insane. I'm with your chick, yeah, she just gave me brain,
At this point, we've completed 3 songs, count them 3, in less than half an hour. The budget that we gave ourselves was 15 minutes per song, so that we'd have ample time to distribute it after it. 3 songs in 30 minutes, that's 10 minutes per song. pat ourselves on the back right now. That's something. That's passion. On to the next one. Song 4. I was back on the beat sauce for this old yeller. I wanted to switch up the mood a little with a bit of a trap-inspired beat, so back to Splice I went. But since everyone else was doing this on hard mode, doing things from scratch and such, I decided, okay, I guess I'll do a piano melody from scratch. Brendan and Kai wanted to do a little bit of a duet for this one, a little bit of a call and response, except it wasn't really a call and response at all because it was like just Kai's part and then Brendan, that's it. Like Kai did one big call, Brendan did one big response, and I don't think that counts. For this one, they decided to touch on some themes of confidence and male empowerment. Here's where we started to come into some conflict though. Here's our first roadblock because Brendan was just so in awe with the lyrics he'd just written that the man was too stunned to speak.
My penis tastes like an H&M bathroom. My balls.
This only set us back a little bit, but nevertheless, she persisted. Song 5. 2 hours and 15 minutes left. We're making excellent time. Brendan's on beat duty. He made the beat and the synth from pure scratch, from scratching. Pretty impressive. I also took the reins, added a little bit of sauce myself. Also added the lyrics to this one, sprinkled in some ad-libs. Then it was time to move on. Done. Easy. It's easy for guys like us. This music stuff, this is easy for guys like us. On to song 6. This is where we switched it up. We really switched up the vibe and decided to give the listener something beautiful and finally make a song that has a different tempo than 120 BPM. But then the metronome wasn't working when we tried to change the tempo, so we just kept it at 120. The guitar loop for this one that Kai came up with was supposed to be a lot slower, so this definitely was a bit of a conflict. Kai really had to adapt. He really had to play it like faster. Bit of a setback, but then Brendan and I added some luscious backing vocals.
Bitch.
Hey. Kai did the main lead vocals for this one. Incredible job. Touched on a lot of themes of love and tenderness. The song was surprisingly just beautiful. Almost too beautiful. But not on my watch. The song kind of felt like it was missing a little something at the end. Just like a little something. And I remember that Jack White covered an Elvis song in his project. So like if covers aren't off the table, then what the hell? Why can't I just throw a cover in at the end of song 6? They say I'm a dreamer. On to song 7, the final song of the night. An hour and 35 minutes on the clock. The odds were against us. We had to make it special. Go out with a bang. A big bang. So I made the beat for this one. And let me tell you, it wouldn't have been possible if it weren't for the Umru Splice Pack. Oh, no, it wouldn't. So shout out to that guy. Thanks, Umru. Well, and some other stuff. I used some other stuff. Brendan took over the lyrical content for the final number of the night, and boy, did he deliver. You will never guess what he chose to sing about.
Barack Obama, George W. Bush, George W. Bush. And then Bill Clinton, yeah.
At this point, we had 7 original songs. This is many songs more than Jack White did, but for our personal standards, it just wasn't enough. We wanted our last song to be a big old tuna. A big can of tuna. The next Bohemian Rhapsody, even. So we threw in a bonus track. Song 8. The real last song of the night. Yeah, bet you weren't seeing that one coming. We made another song. Huh? What? We had 1 hour and 30 minutes left to end this thing in the best way possible. But how do we do that? I'm so glad you asked. By making an a cappella track. The process for making this song was probably the most complex out of the whole album. It started out as a simple cover of Blue Jeans by Lana Del Rey, by yours truly, James Dean. It's a fresh to death and I'm yeah, you grew up on punk rock, what? Then I threw in a little Maroon 5 action. And then together when it ends, yeah. And things just get so crazy, and life is hard to do, and the morning rain is falling. Brendan was generous enough to also add some Foley to the back of this track, you know, really add a little texture. And she is all I want. Then Brendan hopped in next on the vocals. He really wanted to accentuate the oh yeah yeah part of the song. And to do that, he took a more monotone approach to contrast my high energy, beautiful, perfect vocals.
Oh yeah yeah, oh yeah yeah, oh yeah yeah, oh yeah yeah.
Kind of pretentious of him, but like whatever. And in came Kai to fluff this big dog up. Oh yeah, fluff it up, Kai. Take it away. Oh yeah yeah, oh yeah yeah, oh yeah yeah, oh yeah yeah. Then I came back in to add some finishing touches. You're probably wondering, why am I holding the microphone like this? Because it's heavy. I'm tired. You're probably wondering, what makes the process of this song so complex? It kind of just sounds like literally the process for every other song you made on this album. Well, don't get too ahead of yourself because I'm not done. We also added a guitar solo. The first solo mirrored the rhythm of our oh yeah yeah section, kind of added a little bit of dynamics to it. And then the solo started to evolve to really add some contrast, both melodically and rhythmically.
Oh yeah yeah, oh yeah yeah, oh yeah yeah, oh yeah.
But that's not all. This song isn't quite done yet. More on that later. Now came the time, the golden hour, to release the song onto the internet. Things were getting serious, really serious. So serious, in fact, that we had to change the standing desk to a sitting desk. Oh yeah, we did. I just want to note that for this entire album, we only had 62 stems for 8 songs. Sounds like a lot of stems, but it's not. Since we recorded every song in just one Logic project, bouncing these was a walk in the park. Bounce these. What a dumb joke. We still had over an hour on the clock, so we were making incredible time. We were gonna knock this record out of the park. No one's gonna outdo it. No one. But you can never be too efficient in this cruel world. As I was bouncing the songs, Kai and Brendan were on album art duty. After a lot of thoughtful deliberation, we decided that the best visual to really encompass the feel of this album was a selfie. And when it came time to bounce the last song of this album, it dawned on me. This song was too on the nose. We needed to switch it up a little bit. We needed to change something. What was that something, you may ask? So I time stretched the vocals to be really, really long. Blue jeans.
This is awful. Oh my,
I also decided that maybe the acapella thing wasn't as captivating as we thought it would be, so I added in a little bit of a rhythm. Blue jeans. You may have noticed that I haven't talked about the mixing and mastering process for this album, and that is because we didn't. In fact, when we released this album, we didn't listen to anything before we released it. Like, I just checked the time codes to make sure I got it right when it started and ended, and I just put it out, except for the last song. The last song, I listened to it a little bit, and I was like, okay, we need to do something. Kai and Brendan, nothing. They didn't listen to anything before it came out. I think this tactic really, really preserved the rawness of this project and the vulnerability that we were aiming to really accomplish. As much as we wanted to be cool like Jack White and like press our own vinyl, unfortunately, we simply didn't have the equipment. So to distribute this album, we decided to go with Bandcamp. By the time the album was ready to publish, ready to press that button and put it out to the world, we still had 53 minutes to spare. And let me tell you, I was feeling sentimental at this point. I was about to shed a tear. We were absolutely floored by the response this album generated. Within just 24 hours of this thing being out, 2 people bought it. 2! And you don't even have to buy it. You can literally go on Bandcamp and just download it for free. But 2 people said, you know what? This is worth more than free. This is worth at least $1. So shout out to those people. After having a listening party to really let our work sink in, to really appreciate it. And they say I'm a dreamer. Let me hear it.
My goose tastes like Mountain Dew. Straight up. My nipples taste like mango Joe pies. My penis smells like an H&M bathroom. Yeah. My balls smell like Jack in the Box. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god, guys, come on.
We had to get a hold of Guinness. We had to let these puppies know what is up. All right, let's get to the bottom of this. How the hell do we even do this? How do I apply or set to break a record? Looks like we're getting to the meat of it. First, I've got to make an account. All right, account created. That's the stuff. Here we go. It's loading. Here comes my account. Apply for a record, baby. Yeah. All right. The moment of truth. Fastest released album. Come on, show me the money. Oh, wait. It has to be on vinyl? There's no current record holder for this title? Whatever. Guys. All right. I know it's looking a little slow because I simply didn't read the fine print and take into account that maybe we would have had to do it on vinyl. But nothing in this world is non-negotiable. And I mean nothing. Let's shoot our shot. Get our own record made. Okay, it's loading. When are you planning to do this? When did I do this? Yeah, it is in the past. We are often unable to approve record attempts retrospectively. Therefore, we always recommend that potential record holders receive and read the full guidelines and list of evidence that is required prior to the attempt. Okay, sorry. 12 weeks? I have to buy this if I want it to be done in 5 days? Sure, whatever. 12 weeks. Oh, God. Measurement. We did it in 2 hours, 32 minutes, and 0 seconds. Description. Although we didn't... they're totally not going to take it. I'm not going to get in the book. My band and I live streamed our process of making an album in the fastest amount of time. We did not have the equipment to distribute it on vinyl, but we did digitally distribute it to Bandcamp. We have a recording of the Twitch stream as proof of us completing this in said amount of time. I would like to propose a new record for your book. Fastest recorded and digitally distributed album. Thank you so much for your time and consideration. Purpose. Why does everything need a purpose in this world? Personal achievement? Live entertainment? I mean both, really. Personal achievement. Processing time can take up to 12 weeks. Oh my God. The priority application costs $800 plus VAT. What? Create an unforgettable atmosphere and grab media headlines with an official Guinness World Records judge at your attempt. Prices start from $12,000. You can make $12,000 by being a Guinness record judge. How? What? Who wouldn't want this job? No, like I want to be the judge. That's 12 weeks from now? That's weird. So I guess we're not going to find out until October. The exact title of the record is subject to change, and Guinness World Records may offer you an alternate title if your proposed record title is not accepted. Well, listen, I could wait 12 weeks to put out this video and get an official answer from Guinness just for them to tell me that I should just give up on my dreams and just like my aspirations. Or I could end the video here. If you want to go listen to the album, you can go to my official Bandcamp, the Dev Lemons Bandcamp. Yes, I put this on my super serious artist profile on Bandcamp. Go check it out. It's really funny. And you can go check out my other music while you're there. And I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, it would mean a lot if you gave it a like and a subscribe to the Songpsych channel, where we upload every Wednesday, kind of. I really appreciate all of you for watching, and let me know if you liked this video in the comments, please.